Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am WolfbaneGame, and this is Assassin's Creed Rogue review. So if you haven't seen the walkthrough, there's a link in the top right corner of this video to playlist. Please check that out. This is a spoiler-free review, so I will not be spoiling any of the story. So let's start. This game came out as the final Assassin's Creed game for the Xbox 360 that later got re-released as a remaster for Xbox One and PlayStation 4. So it's a really good Assassin's Creed game. Came out the same time as Assassin's Creed Unity. They are a tie-in game. So this game comes before Unity, if you are wondering about the chronological order, and Unity is the next game we are doing. But you play as a assassin named Shay Patrick Cormac. You are an assassin for 3 memory sequences until you transition into being a Templar. I'm not going to tell you why, but everyone already knew that because of the trailers that released for this game. So it's a small spoiler, but it's not too big because the trailers already spoiled it. It's set, I would say, about 10 years before Assassin's Creed 3 and about 20 years after Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Maybe a little bit more than 20 years. I'd say more like 30. But the whole point of the game is to find or stop a precursor site being located. There are 2 factions in the game. You have the British, or Redcoats, and then you got the French. So the yellow dots on the map. There is open sea warfare as well as ground to ground. Every now and then you can get attacked by stalkers who can come out of nowhere, which you will have to basically counter kill them. Like this. Right, let's talk about the combat. The combat is very, very similar to both Assassin's Creed 3 and Black Flag, which I'm okay with, to be honest. Combat in Assassin's Creed 3 is more than Black Flag in this game because you're using a sword and dagger, but it's actually not too bad. Some of the animations is a copy and paste from Black Flag, which is a downside because you can definitely see that he's trying to jump like Edward Kenway would, who was a little bit taller than Shay. So some of the jumping mechanics or animations are a little off, along with entering a restricted area. Shay would put up an assassin hood, well, do the animation of putting up a hood, but he actually doesn't wear a hood. So that is very strange, and I will show you it very shortly, like right now. As you can see, he just put up an assassin hood even though he doesn't have an assassin hood. Doesn't make sense. There are side activities in the game, such as rescuing civilians to hire them as crew members. You have assassination interceptions, which means catching a pigeon and stopping an assassin from doing their assassination mark. You can renovate buildings all over New York. You got gang hideouts and forts and settlements to take over. As you can see, I just did a renovation. You will need the same materials as you would to upgrade your ship. You still get to craft in this game, mostly your health, which I didn't really bother with in this game. This game's too short, in my opinion. It's 6 whole memory sequences with a hidden mission right at the end. You've also got like a hidden cutscene halfway through the credits. So if you think about completing the game and then just turning the game off when you reach the credits, don't. There is a hidden cutscene. Parkour, exact same thing with Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag and Freedom Cry, which is a more polished way of parkour than what we got in Assassin's Creed 3. And even this is a little bit more polished than Black Flag, so definitely a big up in my opinion. Right, this is where I'm going to end talking about the game, because there's not really much you can say about this game without spoiling it, because it is short. However, I will now tell you my rating, and some of you might not understand why, but it's actually going to be rated higher than Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag on this channel. I'm going to give this game a 7.5. It is such a better game than Black Flag. I prefer the story in this game, and the missions in the game isn't copy and paste of the same genre. So it's not or should say, it's not 75% tail missions, which I like. However, there's the downside to that. It is, however, 75% sea warfare missions, which I prefer over the tail missions, to be honest. Tail missions is the worst type of mission in the entire genre of Assassin's Creed. So, yeah. That's basically all I have to say about this game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review and this walkthrough. So, it's a 7.5 out of 10. And if you enjoyed, smash that like button, turn the notification on, join WolfbaneGame by hitting that subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Until then, WolfbaneGaming, signing off.